Ladies and Gentiles, my name is Miles and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So we are now at the party. And Tagami has something to address first. Take it away, Tagami! An issue? Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word and I'll do it for you. That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this dereluming case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should safeguard it. That would keep it safe, yes? Who? I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess if you insist. Just kidding. Well, it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. Amen, sister, I know the feeling. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room. However, Terra has gone to a trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me? Yeah, that's totally fine. If you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Why? Eh? Why is that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to be seen in there and full of cobwebs. Did you not clean it? Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well. Good idea. Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
Understood.
So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the duraluming case and a plate piled with food. Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool, melancholy vibe. Are you going to point your nose out again? No? But shouldn't she have taken that other case with her too? This? No. This case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair, you're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you. Dick!
Listen.
This duraluming case stays with me at all times. I've put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? I can eat the food and let's get the party started.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it.
You do want me to beat the crap out of her? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, this has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh? What are you talking about?
That's right.
Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party.
I'll show you my secret.
Alright! So you want me to eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on.
Wait a sec, if you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up perforated. Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death? Just what? Stop. What? No, that's a little extreme. Extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
Hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You?
Hey!
What kind of girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monami?
Yep.
Yeah. If I can talk to her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated. That's a bit harsh.
Oh.
Plus, Monami and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. It's pretty one-sided.
Are you okay?
Will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's also alright with them, we can... You're right. Let's begin. Alright. So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating!
I can't stop. I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
I want to be called a chef.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I believe her.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating, but now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together, friends who've developed a sense of unity. Don't take a shit on the floor. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party just started, but I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me!
Byakuya, there comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. Is he literally going to the toilet? If I don't go now, it'll be a shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally bring shame. Oh my god. So he was talking about the toilet. If you need to use a bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? Is he one of those people that's really comfortable in their own toilet? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. What is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible!
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down, you probably dropped it somewhere. I'm gonna shit. Shut up, don't you dare. Hey, is it real alright if I eat all of this? Yes. Don't be an idiot. Make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm gonna take a picture.
Say cheese. Just kidding.
Hey, why can you all act a little more mature?
What?
What was that sound just now? Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
Blackout? A blackout?
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's Kazuichi. What? In that instant, as we stumbled around in the dark, our fear swelled up like a flood.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Ibuki? The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall, and were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Sonia?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness, therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We actually waited, and after a while, it finally... At that moment when the lights in the dining hall turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been compromised. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. I tripped again.
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose. That's obviously a fan service moment.
Not denying that.
Please don't look at me. I can't take this at all. My hero, it's time to snatch some shots. There's no way I can do that.
You sure about that?
Please forgive me. Just forgive me already. Everyone, I think it would be best if we help her already.
Yeah. Yeah, please do. Thank God I'm not monetized yet. I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, from now on, just be careful. I don't think she can help it, Mahiru.
yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were usually useful. You were unusually helpful this time.
Hey,
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker. Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you
Don't who knows me. You're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
what happened?
Sonia, did something happen? Byakuya is missing. Where did he go somewhere? Byakuya? We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found. That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run somewhere during the blackout? In that pitch blackness? I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage rooms, so can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, I got it.
For now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office?
Then.
I shall look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kind of middle of eating anyway. I'll check the food in case he's in there. She's still gonna eat while this is going on. I must... Bathroom. I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man-up thing. Hajime,
Please.
Mr. Hamhands ran away just because there was an itty-bitty blackout? Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. You need to really think about your insults. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Yo! Is there one around here? Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the entrance. Nekomaru, how are you doing? What are you doing here? I thought you were going to use the bathroom. But it appears someone else is using it. And the door's been shut since before the party even started. Damn you, the bathroom is for everyone. How dare you hog it? Someone's been using the party since before it even started? That's what it looks like. No matter how many times I check it, it never seems to be open. This is bad. Oh shit, I'm gonna shit. The more I try to hold it in, the more it wants to come out. Oh, come on. Hold it in. You can do it. Even so, that's a long time to be in the bathroom. Who's in there? If they've been in there since before the party, it can't be Byakuya. So Peko went to the office. It's not opening. It seems someone is in there. Where's Peko? It's just what it looks like. Byakuya's not here. In fact, nobody's in here. Doesn't that seem odd? Now that you mention it, wasn't Peko supposed to be in this room? I know, right? Isn't it weird why she's missing too? Is she in the bathroom? Did she have to take a really bad shit? I believe you have to go check the entrance. In fact, let's check the other rooms. Let's have a look in the kitchen. The kitchen. Of course, you're in here. Was that punch always there? There are a lot of different types of dishes, but this meat and the bone was like something a caveman would eat. Yeah, I've already done it. Man, that blackout totally surprised me. I was totally right to think these put-on facilities are lame. Since this place is still part of the hotel, wouldn't you assume it gets enough electricity? But even so, for the circuit breaker to actually fail...
Guess that's about it.
I decided that there's no way I'll ever be able to live in the crude country bumpkin life. Yeah, sure. I believe I have to go check the entrance. The door, is this a storage room? Nagaro. Sorry to surprise you. Oh yeah, you were looking around in there.
Yep.
Byakuya isn't here. I wonder where he is. Oh hi, can I go in there now?
Hajime.
Why won't you let me check in there? Dum 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 dum. Anything else in there? It's got to be somewhere. Oh, hi, Sonia. I've searched the hallway, but there is no sign of Byakuya. Where did he go? Is he outside? I haven't looked yet. I'll go check. Is there actually any cameras in the hallway? That's interesting to note. There's no cameras or monitors in this room. Wait, wasn't there one in here? So there's a camera and a monitor in there. There's not one in the hallway. See what's outside. Oh, hi, Monami. Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. Guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Hajime, what about the party?
Oh,
It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here? No, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but no, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other. That's what I think.
Hey,
Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
it is strange.
Nobody was in the office?
That's weird.
What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
hey.
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Peko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom.
Well done.
Truly outrageous, but well done. What?
Um,
Did something happen, Akane?
smells.
Well, do any of you smell something?
Well,
When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it decomposes by bacteria, releasing gas. Wait, what? Which is mostly absorbed into the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is extracted from the anus.
yes.
Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, you are.
Wait.
It smells like blood. Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. A table at the very back of the dining hall? Yo, Kazuichi, you want to go look?
What the heck?
The smell of blood, you say? It's probably the smell of a rare steak or something, right? Oh, I had a steak earlier today. Oh. Delicious. Please, tell me more about the mechanics of farting, woman. If it's a smell of blood, I should be used to smelling it. I don't know. I just want to see what everyone else thinks.
No.
The smell of blood, I didn't cook any dishes that involved rare meat. So there's no way there'd be any smell of blood. Oh, medium rare meat. Oh, all of that. Oh man, I want another steak now.
That is.
The smell of blood, am I only able to smell the appetizing aromas wafting from the dishes?
Hey.
Smelling blood, how can anyone even do that? It's just her imagination, right? That's obviously what it is.
That's impossible.
You better hurry up and check it out so we know for sure. Actually, blood is quite high in iron, because I've had the smell before. I've smelt it before when someone's cut themselves. No, not saying I can smell it across the room, but you know, I've cut myself in the past and I've been like, oh, I can smell it. Yeah, I remember that moment. The smell of blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed towards the table at the back, reached out towards this tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth, flipped it back in one go. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. What I saw. I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. Yep.
Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there horrified as showers of screams rang out behind me as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
Hey!
Don't mess with me, this must be some kind of mistake. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. 'Cause it's not this. Oh. She cannot deal with overloading. Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse. Now this is interesting. Now it's a party. On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder?
Could it be?
Hold on, then does this mean... Of course. Byakuya was killed by one of you. What? If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he had such horrible expression on his face, don't you think? A face filled with regret. His life ended by a force. All thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. If this isn't murder, what the heck could it be? Byakuya most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this? Could it be?
Really? Byakuya? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya? Oh, hi Peko, by the way. I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here. So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you will have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct.
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible.
It can't be someone actually killed. There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect. I won't believe it. One of us killed by Byakuya? There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come. Hurry up and begin. Let's do this. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. What are you saying?
You can't.
Everyone, please. You should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's.
You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's.
Grave? Your granddad is dead? What happened to him? You probably killed him, didn't you?
On my grandfather's.
Plain. What happened to your granddad? Did his plane crash?
This is kind of
I don't even know where to begin at this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore. It hurts so much you hit me with a charging quick.
Did you see that? That stunning display of power. Defy your brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma. Oh, you bleeding, Monami.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation, yeah? Now then, in the spirit of lovey doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. I wish you the best of luck. Well, and with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair. What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer? Why did it turn out like this? Yeah, why did it, Peko? Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Hamhands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all going to get killed, right? That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them. Seriously, did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We've got to do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it. She's being actually quite right. No, friends doubting friends is a major no-no. Shut, just go at it, you useless piece of trash. Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
But
No, I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However,
It is just as Hyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend you. Look, over there, a big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job, but Nekomaru needs a shit. What the heck? What happened? The guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
Can I be the one who watches the crime scene? I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body. It's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru. Um,
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way. You could be asleep and you'll get in someone's way, Mikan. I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please? So you're going to stay as well? Is that okay? And what should we specifically be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on the beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only one who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that. So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we had to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, still gotta do it. Investigate! Oh, hello. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file! Hey!
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like
Jeez, explain the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, I don't even make... Don't make me say such jokes, yeah? We cool?
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy! I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My, Monami the meaningless mascot. You're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Don't pull my ears, they're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. Estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? Now I'll never know what you were gonna say to me. I cannot talk about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and in being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that it would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there is really a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be ally and tricking you guys? It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Oh, wow. That is some music. Let's save that bad boy. Ooh. Some tunes. Well, let's have a look at the body. Under this table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp. It seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is that duct tape? Why is it green? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Okay. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife into the dining hall? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposedly be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole the knife from that case. Or did they hid it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about the knife that's strange. Is it the blood pattern? There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. Oh yeah, obviously the glow-in-the-dark paint. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be the glowing paint? Knife has been added to the truth bullet. Okay. But wasn't Nagito the only one who could have done that, maybe? Because he was cleaning the room, so he would have organized the tables. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars underneath the table? Wow, you're an idiot.
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on the island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Night vision goggles has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Byakuya's body. The body collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdomen region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? I'm more interested in the blood pattern. Oh, I can actually move the camera with that. Okay. The pattern on the blood on the knife is odd. Okay. I can't say I've done enough investigating. What else is there? Oh, bloodstain. Okay. There we go. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. So he was killed under the table then. I'm pretty sure I've investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and was struggling to get back up. I'm so embarrassed. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget that so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullet. Really? That is... Wow. Yeah, that's there. Oh, you can actually read through them. Interesting. Anything else you want to say? I feel like such a pervert for going at that again. And what about you, my hero? The hero, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Getting cheered up by boys isn't like me at all. Hey, Hijime forgot about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that I only have access to. More photos? A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm going to take a picture. Say cheese. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. Is something wrong? I didn't realize until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place to where we found him. Yeah, he's on the left. We found him on the right. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from the table. You're right, that's pretty far. Didn't hear him thumping either. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
Better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person than when she's feeling down. Bipolar. Gundam Tanaka. What have you got? Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate.
I won't let you.
Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell beneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproaringly as he walked toward the wall that pressed his head up against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it.
And there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists only for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, I could probably reach it either. Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring. Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you
But
will
even with all those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine. I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gaps in the floorboard. So I'll look at the Duralumin case. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are lots of things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray and a taser. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be used to open the other Duralumin case. The other case that was in the office and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that Duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapon inside the Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? Case packed with all the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all that trouble to be extra careful? I think it's pretty clear that those goggles went in that case. Anything from you before anything from the dishes? Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is the key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's possibly someone who might have heard? Heard something. Are you talking about her? Who? Who would have heard something? I just realized it said spread eagle. Okay, so it's not you. Hiru? Well, for now, can you show me the photos to me just one more time? Yeah.
Got it?
There's nothing on there. Nothing on there. The AC machine. A remote control air conditioner. Huh? Air conditioner? Could it be... Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control... The timer is set to 11:30. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. So we've got the AC timer now as well. Then that's everything. A moment? What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
I'm glad I'll be able to help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Kind of want to get to know him a bit more now. I guess for now we should search inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building as a scene of the crime. Well, obviously. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this building. Yeah, you're right. I need a drink so bad. Sonia. Oh, Ibuki. She's got really good hearing.
I see.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot. So that's why I'm using my feet. I am just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How do you know? So you did hear us. Even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. And Madonna's brow on my head. If your hearing is so good, then maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. There's your nose again. La 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 la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
see.
Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Sounds lush, actually. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She would make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice? What? Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll bite you, Hajime, later. I'll let you bite, Hajime. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person to raise their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mihiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagato, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell is going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss this after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue to what led us to the truth? Then praise me, lemon by cha. Like, ow! Why are you really biting me? I think Byakuya had the goggles on him. If there's something wrong, I want to ask you. Oh, there is something wrong. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only the wall is a different color and material. Why is that? It's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts out to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. I've never even heard of that. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Come to you in a second, Nagato. I remember now some things. I'm not going to say anything more now. I'm just going to be like, ooh, ah. Because again, this is all I've played up to. I have played up to this case. Nothing more. Deshays. Oh yeah, seeing that. Oh. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like that from the Ayama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like that in my hometown, much less Ayama or Azabu. I get it. I don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nakamaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Wow. His bare hands? It's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I won't want to get punched by those hands. Get these hands. Seriously, Nakamaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in the country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Oyama and Azabu. So wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the pie started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them? Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. Killer's probably gonna die. He's scary when he's mad. Pie dishes have been... What? Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside? From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Heard that before. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Don't think I have anything else to say. Hey, you were kitchen in the... Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But the place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you just use that kitchen stove as a light?
no.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was just directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's go. So he definitely was in there, though. Oh, hang on. Gotta check my pet. I don't want no poopage. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell is this and this is? It makes me wonder. Yeah, that's nice. Get out of my way. What's in here? The storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for that long time. What can I actually look at? There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. Guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is that a bloodstain?
Huh?
Bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Okay, seeing them. The irons. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on an ironing board? Just as I thought. Your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister.
Hajime.
Let's get a move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. Sorry, I don't know why it is. Whenever I'm with him, I just want to do like the voice I'm doing for Hajime, and it's really difficult. Anything off that? No. It's really hard keeping track of so many voices. Why are they on then? I actually have got literally no clue where the irons come into it. Right, so spoke to you, being... There's a toilet open now? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside since it's a unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there. Nekamaru, is he going for a shit? Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. Guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. There's the Duraluming case.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. That must be the old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. But what about a Duraluming case? Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach the circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the circuit breaker after the blackout, but who?
Actually,
Oh, I just worked something out. You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar. I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No, I'm just imagining it makes me want to puke. Really? Such a shame.
so cool.
Don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he would take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach it. If that's the case, how did the Trillo killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Oh, Pekka, where were you? I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Yes, supposed.
Wait.
Yeah, does that mean...
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duraluming case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is, Pekka suddenly started to drop to one knee and groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that?
Hey,
Pekka, it appears the bathroom in this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like this will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekka wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? I can't even remember that. It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. Huh? What does that mean? I mean, is it cool she didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer in the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? There's the Duralumine case. It's probably still locked. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumine case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Kind of is. Hey, is it okay to take the key without permission? Is there gonna be some comment like the guy's dead?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse. No, he really doesn't.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. And a wrench. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me.
Hmm.
Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout as her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. You look like a tramp. But it does make sense. I guess we're done in the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. I think all we can do now is go outside. Oh, there's also Fuyuhiko.
Yep.
Okay, looks like we're pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
How about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be a good idea to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. That's why he brought me along. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You definitely are the chosen one. Chosen by Hope Speak Academy.
All right.
Let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the building, there was strange scenery unfolding before me.
What are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the whole table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had a huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floorboards from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get the floor from beneath the outside, there could only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. He did want to go to the party. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. Yeah. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Have you played an RPG? Huh? When do we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly claim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Well, where the hell's he gone then? Oh, hi Fuyuhiko. You little peeping Tom over there. Is there a way of getting rid of these crosshairs, I wonder, actually? They're a little bit annoying. I guess for now, I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor, but I think also... Oh, yeah, I've done that one. I see you then. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk and then just by chance ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Yeah, I don't think... I think he wants to be part of the group. But obviously at the moment, he's not comfortable with it.
Right.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map for the handbook. No, he is literally my... Quick check, actually. Oh, you literally levels up every time you talk to someone.
All right.
Because that's not abusable whatsoever. Oh, that means I can't find out who he was. Can I go in my room? Oh, let's check my pet poop. No pet poop. That's what I like to see. Hello, Byakuya. Huh? It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagaro took a deep breath.
Hey!
Did you call me?
What? Nagaro, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
What? Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. Varvavalus.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see, I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, guess you're right. There's a note there. What was that? That is kind of evidente. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area that was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening. Even if it was just a worst case scenario. Remember what Byaku kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim. He couldn't overlook the slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun doubting each other. And at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No. This could be a prank and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us is a killer. But still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it. Who the hell would do that?
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mihiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing right before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like to collect some thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mika has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy could be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now it's not the time for me to worry about Nagero. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Hey, there's something over here then. Nothing else? Just camera? Oops, there goes the mic. Really isn't. This bed, nothing about it really catches my eye. Does that say novice observing? Huh? The shower room is beyond here. It's well organized, there's nothing suspicious about it, nothing looks like a clue. Ooh. Nearly there. Nope, wrong way. Oh, hi, mon ami. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up, so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see. The renovation, so that's why you covered them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did you get it like this? It's cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. Oh, mon ami. Is that Nekomaru finally having a shit? What the hell was that loud voice just now? The bathroom seems to be open. But I don't really need to go there. There's really no need for me to go inside. Yeah, there is. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nedai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone. Not even my past self. That sounds cool and all, but why are you even talking about this? What? I don't know who is behind it. but someone tried to make me a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like this, something like that, you've underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started and to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Why does he have lightning coming off him? Can I go in there now? You got anything new? Wow. She memorized it as a barrier. What about you? Oh, I've got to go through this again. I didn't want that. I didn't want this.
What the hell?
What the hell? Back in there then to Mahiru and Mikan. Oh, you're in here now too. Chiaki, anything to say? Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside the old building, maybe. So it's just as Nagito said, if that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about what I want to say. Did you find anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there are several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. I can't be assured that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice picker and all. Oh, that knife under there. Hey, you here? Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did this, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analyzing the photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from the table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's a desk lamp? I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extended from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet. I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No. It wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue.
Alrighty, guys, it's finally time. That's right, it's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
A mounting with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Is it this way? Oh, make sure I've got no poop on my pet. Ah, nearly. Sneaky little pet. And there it is. Oh, it does have his face on it. Did that have his face before? I don't remember. But that's all I've got time for this episode now. The next episode will be the trial, and we'll find out who killed Byakuya Togami. But thank you for taking some time out of your day and joining me on this epic adventure. I will see you in the next video. But until then, Miles.